Hey guys, I am live apparently, and I'm trying to organize this camera. Yeah, maybe that's better. The problem with going live is that any little thing that's there, you gotta fix it on the spot. Boy, just give me a sec. Let me change the lighting of the camera. Yes, and big up to the two people that are watching. I can see you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I know that other people will get to watch at a later time. And I just want to start off by saying that I am blessed to have you watch my video. I'm blessed to have you being a part of this Oh My God show journey and my life's journey as it is now becoming these days. And I hi, Annette. Shana, what girl? Hey, because big celebrity, somebody I watch my video. Listen, Annette, thank you so much. It's amazing that you are watching this video, and that means, may I come home soon this month, and I'm not sure if you are what do you call it, aware of the fact that I recently lost my job. I'm overseas. Love you, darling. And I'm going back home at the end of the month, which is this month. And trust me, like, you see how me look chubby? Me literally chubby. This is not even the camera adding points right now because everybody invite me to go eat food. And me know say me have food a friend and me can't say no. So I have been eating and eating and eating. Hi, Tracy, darling. Thanks for coming. And you have to show up. Like, you have to show up. Thank you so much, Tracy. And it's just that, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in to actually pack. And I've actually moved a lot. I am very hot now. You can see, but the AC is too loud for me to turn on. But anyway, I didn't anticipate there's a lot of stuff to do because before I have always moved around, and if you guys know me, you all know that I've always moving around, right? And the thing is that yeah, what's spiritual? Not food. Food will cut down for sure. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, so I have moved a lot, but then I have had to move from my old apartment to this apartment. And thank God for my friend who allowed me to stay in our apartment. So this is the first setup as well in this apartment. And it's good to have friends. And I think I was saying to somebody that one of the things that keeps me grounded, even though I don't have a job at the moment and I'm going home and all of that, is the fact that I've seen how God has just been providing for me through so many people, and I have somewhere to stay right now, and things are actually going as I planned. There's a lot of kind of a little bit of paperwork up and down with my former company, and we have to do this, formal exit from the company, which is a lot of little things to do. And I was just like, it's a lot to do. So I have to move from that apartment to this apartment. And in a few weeks, I have to move again. I have to get all my stuff from here to Cargo. And then I need to find a place to rent back home. Now, many people, like I've watched videos of other people who are moving back to Jamaica, and I've always been like, oh my gosh, like, yeah. So I've always been like, oh my gosh, it's they usually they're going home to their own property or to stay with their family or other reasons. And I feel like I'm the first one that I'm seeing that's going home to parents, so to speak. And I think it's a different dynamics, but I think my fate is the same nonetheless, because I know that God will still provide. Yes. Trey LKJ says that friends' moral support is so essential wherever we are in life. It's such a blessing. Oh my gosh. If I could call myself a blessed person, You know, they say in Jamaica, good friend better than pocket money. And it's not just now in my life, always, always in my life. When I used to sleep on floors, there's been so many Jamaicans as well who has been very helpful to me. My neighbors, I have to shout out my neighbors from Pakistan. They're not just my neighbors, they're my brothers, they're my friends. They've been really, really, really supportive as well. And they've helped to move me around for free. They always give me free food, which once you give me free food, you are my friend. That is a my friend in the background is smiling. Like that is a law. Like once you are somebody who contributes free food to my life, then that is essential as well. And not just moral support, but just when you know that there's someone there for you, there in your corner. And sometimes too, when it comes down to friends, when you have friends, so yes, and they take the place of family. And it's not that I don't have my family there, my family is there as well. And I'm sure that they will also have free food available when I go there. As I said, that is a requirement as well. Me as a real foodie, yeah, that's why we need to become a real runner, because if you love eat and you don't love move, it's gonna be a problem. And yes, so having family friends that are like family. I'm trying to read what LK is saying. Um yes, you have friends like family everywhere you are. Geez, everyone would want to come you to come and stay, but we would talk so much you would never get any work done. Yes, of course, if we want somewhere for catch, there's always people there. But I feel like, as I've said to my friends, I have friends, of course, that I could probably ask, but I don't want to be a burden anymore. You know, I spent a lot of my time in Jamaica since I was 17 years old. I spent that time just moving around and staying with people, and I'm trying to move out of that phase in my life. I want to go to a new season where I'm more independent and focused, and I'm not a little kid anymore. Like I'm 34, like I'm closer to 40 than I am to 20. So so I feel like I should take that responsibility, and it will push me. And of course there's always, backup. There's always a backup plan or something like that, and there's always people that I could always ask. But I feel like I have to do something differently this time around. Like I'm going back home, but I cannot be the same person, because if I'm gonna be the Jesus, thank you. Oh, 2020, yes. If you don't change something in your life, and let's not make it all about me, because I can see you guys tuning in to watch and you're listening, and it can't just be about me. But if for not just for me, but if you keep on doing the same things in your life that you've always been doing, they say you will always keep getting what you've always got. So, in order for you to see really long term productive change in your life, you have to learn to do something different. I'm not going home to a job. So, it's a very big challenge. It's a very big step for me to take. Okay, I'm going to pay rent. I'm just praying. I know God will provide something for sure to do. But I have to make that step to be independent, and to not always be so quick to depend on people, especially if I don't really need to at the moment. So that's something that I want to do. And yes, the reason why I said I'm going home, that you notice I titled it like I'm going home to pay rent. Not that I'm making it like I'm so desolate and anything, or what they call it, we're destitute. But it's just that the reason why I said that is because I've been having conversations with at least maybe 4 different people who mentioned to me, oh, it seemed as if like they were saying like it's like I jinxed it, because I've always been someone who's been always saying to people that I want to go back to Jamaica, or I want to go home, and I think one person actually said like, oh, you said it, so here you are, like you wanted to go home, no, now you lost your job, bye Felicia. They weren't that dramatic, but I have to be, that's me. But my thing is that at the end of the day, just like with anybody else, I don't want to give you any wrong impression, right? I love my country. I've always loved my country. I know that Jamaica is not perfect. I know that they have the drama and the problems and everything there, and the gunman them and the mix up and the brewery and stuff like that. But I've always had a place in my heart for my country. No, but the next thing is that nobody, I think, who is overseas, you want to go home on your own terms, on your own time, and at least with a property or something. Nobody's happy to leave America or Middle East or Asia or Africa, wherever they're going, to go back and be looking around to pay rent. But the reason why I mentioned that is that sometimes in life we are finding ourselves where it's not an ideal situation. You might not find yourself in an ideal situation, but just because the situation is not ideal or it's not what you want, it doesn't mean that you cannot allow yourself to make it work. It doesn't mean that God cannot make it work. So yes, I was right. I've always had it in my mind in the future when I can get myself. We have a way to say it back home. You know what I mean already. Like we want to be able to have something, basically that kind of thing. To have something, or to be in that position where you can go home with a bang, with something more, or whatever it is. And them can say the nice big house and the nice this and whatever, which is the standard dream, right? And I have my dreams as well. But coronavirus came, job cuts came, and I am in this situation. But I will not sit in a corner and seize up and die or cry because this is the situation. So now that I am in this current situation, we're all in this current situation. I think that we all have to start. Yes, thank you so much, Annette. She says, Annette Bryan says that with your faith, your attitude, with the help of God, you will be great. Amen, sister. So that is what I'm saying as well. It's like, it's not about the ideal, or yes, you wanted to go home, so now you're going home, or oh, you've always wanted to go home, so you're okay. Or obviously when we say me pray and God say go home, they probably say, well, you did want to go home. I know God had talked to you. You didn't want to go home, so go on, or whatever it is. But I'm saying that when you find yourself in a situation, the Bible says that whatever circumstance or condition you find yourself in, you should be content in that situation. And that is what I am doing, right? I would have like anybody else to have whole heap of things and ray and blah blah and this, but that is not what this is about. Like, I am alive, and God has given me so much grace, so much amazing opportunities, and he's given me that. And because of that, I can stand firm knowing that he will provide for me. And I have that faith because I have that freedom that I am feeling on my inside. And yes, you wanted something to happen different, maybe in your life. Maybe you wanted it another way. Maybe you wanted another opportunity. Maybe you wanted another family or another job. But know that you found yourself in this particular situation. You should still be able to find contentment in whatever situation you find yourself in. You shouldn't have to sit down on a bar like say you're dead, and you're not dead just because they fire you, or because you don't have your job, or because them say this or that or whatever, or just because the man left. That no mean say yeah, go dead, no more man no left on the earth or whatever it is. No, whatever situation you find yourself in, you can mentally crawl and scrape your way out of that hole. Right? So yes, it's not happening how I wanted, but I have faith and confidence that God is going to work it out somehow. That is going to, the same God who gave me an opportunity now, and before then, he can do it again. Like a lot of people, I've said it 1,000 times since this situation happened, is that God is not a one-hit wonder. You believe that you prayed and God allowed you to get this opportunity or to do something good in your life, and then you think he can never do it again. Yeah, he can never do it again. This is not something that God cannot do. Just because he gave me this nice job and I don't have it anymore, let me tell you, no mix up and blend. I mean, there's somebody in my family a ball and I stress out themselves because me lose my job. And I dead, me dead. Yay! But anyway, let's not get too mixed up on this live. Yeah, it's not about a job. You cannot allow a job or a situationship or a relationship or anything. A God you serve, a God me I serve, a God me know. When time I was praying for that job, I didn't get that job through a connection. I did not get that job through a boyfriend or a husband or a mother or a father or a friend. A God himself. I remember the exact prayer I prayed to God. So if God allowed those people to say, well, your contract has finished, madam, and we can't afford to pay you, and you need to find something else or whatever it is, right? Leave the church in the, so when we get real, we can't go like we are afraid. Anyway, I don't want to lose Alkes. Alkes, I always love your openness and approach to life. You've always embraced challenges and use each as a learning experience and stepping stone. Others would hide behind the crisis, but you use the crisis. And he said, that's you, Ren. I love this. Rene, this is word. And Annette is saying, me love when you're chipping at the patois. Yes, man, because they know what it is, you're going to find. So every time when they draw, we have to start, we forget all of the talk where the people them I make we talk, And yes, and I have had, and for me too, what helps me to keep focus is the gratitude that I have in my heart, because I know where God has taken me from. Worse situation than this God take me out of. Worse situation, So I know that if he's taken me from worse, hi, Nigerian friend, Ray. Kisses to you, darling. Yumi, it's really amazing that you're here. So you have to get out of your head and get out of thinking what people say and whatever. So I could have gone back to Jamaica and pretend like I'm on vacation like always, you know. Or I could, I don't know, tell people say, oh, the contract finished. I didn't have to tell the truth, but God no like lie and you know like lied. And you don't like liars, you know. It's not about lying and pretending, and sometimes so we spend so much energy pretending and faking it for people, and half of the time they know they can't see through your crap because after 2 months finish and you're not gone back yet. They're going to know that something is fishy. You understand? I hope you can understand my patois. I'll go back to English so that everybody can understand because you know these Jamaicans are tempted me to talk patois. But yes, it's we have to get to that situation where you too much of the keeping up with the Joneses and keeping up with the Kardashians and whatever it is. I'm sorry for using people them name, but you know what I mean. It's about living a lifestyle. At least they have the money to live that lifestyle, or they have the links to live that lifestyle. But for me, you know, where we know through a situation, we know how pot go. We know how the pot gonna boil or not boil. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend because at the end of the day, even when you're down, there is a way to get back up. Sometimes they say it's better to be down because at least you can look up and stand up according to Les Brown, you know. So I am very happy that I can be open. It's not everything you have to talk. That's why sometimes you see I brush over the details and whatever because you don't want to make anybody feel bad or you don't want to say anything. But at the same time, that would have been what I wanted in an ideal situation. But this is not an ideal situation because we're going through a worldwide pandemic, and so many people are afraid to go home. They are so afraid to be in a situation where they would lose their job, right? And thank God I can be an example to those people, even that have their jobs and still afraid. Do not allow fear stop you. Do not allow fear to cripple you or anything like that. You just stay firm, knowing that God is able to provide. If He used to provide for the people them at the stone age, He can provide for me too. You know. So that's one of the things that I wanted to say. That I'm very confident. As I said, I want to try something different. Going back to Jamaica don't mean that I'm going back to the same lifestyle. Music. Sometimes when I was in Jamaica, me I sleep on floor. Hungry that kill me. Maybe that's why me overlove food, so no hungry that kill me most time. And me I go you take me I sell sweetie on the campus to make money for go to school and borrow student loan and house a bag juice me I sell. Right? So for no long time say me don't have no shame. So don't feel sorry for me, don't feel bad for me, because me never have no shame. And because of that lack of shame or lack of pride that brought me to be able to finish my degree. There was a time I sold in the streets of downtown Kingston. Me hear say they say me mad. Me never mad, me in my right sense. But if you not have, you cannot be better than doing certain things at a time when you have nothing. So I had to do what I had to do. I sold sweets in the streets. I sold chocolates in the street. Anyway, girls and boys, I will tell you that story another time because I'm gonna be on YouTube and I'm gonna be doing a lot of live while I'm here. I'm staying at my friend's house and I find it's very convenient, and I have a lot of running up and down to do to sort my stuff out and meeting people and still meeting people and everything. So it's easier because when I do a live video, even though the quality is not as good as on my phone, I don't have to edit it as well. So it's there. It is persistence. Alke says it's persistence, it is honesty, it is pushing rather than sitting down and saying, how do I move on? Yes, and for me, what helped me is that you see the 2 days after the company gave me the letter, I opened my computer, saw the letter. Action started immediately. So I didn't when you're in a state of doing, as I call it, positive action, and I'm sure that's probably not an original idea of mine. Positive action, you're moving towards getting things done, not sitting down feeling sorry for yourself. And the thing about being sorry for yourself now too, I don't know if I can sit a bit higher. Yeah, the thing about feeling sorry for yourself now too is that nobody's even in a position to feel sorry for you now, because everybody have their own problems and their own drama. Because as I said, this thing is affecting everybody. I can't say, oh, I'm leaving this place, I'm going to Jamaica. The problem is there. The corona is still there too, even in Jamaica. So I am not banking on my own strength or my abilities or the little resources I have. I am banking on the fact that I serve a God who is omnipresent, meaning that God is present everywhere. right? And many of us, is a good thing too that we're getting this shake up, because so many of us, we were love you too, Amoy. So many of us, we were in this zone of our job was our all in all. It was our strength, it was our everything. Sometimes we couldn't pray, we couldn't go to church, we couldn't do anything because we have work, right? And sometimes God is shifting and moving to show us now. Some of us used to depend on our sister or a brother. I found myself in a position where I had to, let's not say that some of us are depending on other people that we used to call on, and they were able to help us. But no, they don't have a job either, and they're not able to assist. And guess who we gone back to? God. And guess who has been providing since Corona? Me don't know nobody when me know personally we dropped down and dead. You understand? So God has been providing. God has been providing so much and providing for people during this time, and for us too. I spent so many months in during the quarantine just in the presence of God. When me I work every day, I don't have time. But suddenly when we think say, well, I would go drop down dead because of Corona, you see how holy we get every day with their Bible. When I'm doing a normal video, I am much more composed. But I'm just saying, I can't even edit out my foolishness. But I'm just saying that when it was Corona time, I have tears of laughter. When it was Corona time, like we thought we were gonna die, we were always in Bible study. Hi, Benita. Well, go on, pretty girl. How you doing? Yeah, when it was Corona time, I said, man, if you cut my blood, it could have run Bible study for 3 hours and everything. And we had Bible studies. I had two different Bible study group, one from my job and one from my church, and everything. Yeah, man, watch me, girl. And everything I go on and thing. And I thought that's something me fast and me pray a whole heap of things. So and I think that process of me going closer to God, even while we were just grounded, we were not working, but they did not give us any letters at the moment, at that time. And later as well, I will let you guys know more about that. But at the same time, we were hugging up to God because we thought maybe we would die or that something would happen. So now that the Lord has shifted a lot of things in our lives, and I think we should be drawing closer to Him, not further. We should also know that if there's such a very bad, deadly disease that has been going around, still going around, and we're still alive, I feel like it should tell you something, that God have purpose and plan for you. So if He even spared my life, I said to people that, look, I could be going back to Jamaica on a body bag, because so many people died from Corona, and I could be one of them. So if I'm afraid to go, and obviously in a way it's my choice or God's choice to let me go there, and I'm not scared. I am cognizant or aware of the fact that it's not easy. It's never easy for anybody to start over. But guess what? I can tell you honestly that the Holy Spirit has fortified my spirit to the point where I am not feeling the pressure like that of the move. As Mr. The other day, I was up and down with my friends because everybody's saying goodbye, and I was conked out, knocked out. That's why I disappeared a bit off YouTube. But in terms of feeling stressed out or anything, so we hug up to God more, trying to make the most of relationship just because we are afraid. Lots of positive in this time. Yeah, and you found out as well that family and friends, and we had more time for each other. I can't believe how much time I got to talk to my relatives, my siblings, because a lot of people were not working. And I feel like as I said, okay, it's like, yeah, we hug up to God more. I know that things have settled down a bit. We should hug up to Him even closer. So for me, that is where my strength, as I said, lie in knowing that God is going to God is going to do amazing things in my life, and not because I deserve anything or not because I am special, but because my faith says that God will do it. You understand? So God is going to do it, and I don't have to feel bad. Sorry, I don't have to feel bad that, oh, this is what and whatever. So many times too, because I opened up to people. I'm not telling everybody to go and tell everybody them business, because I know it's not everybody you can tell your business and they can be happy for you or want to help, because not everybody even have friends. But by me saying that and saying that, listen, I lost my job and I know God will provide, I am telling you the truth, that I realized that I got so much assistance, my neighbors, my friends, people calling me, let's go there, let's do this, because I opened up and I said something. So I'm not saying you must know who you know and who you don't know. And I'm not saying everybody should come and be shameless like me and tell their business online, because boy, sometimes I have to, but I'm saying you you have to get to that point of knowing that it's God you should please. Some of us, we are so, if we were that concerned about how God would think of us, right? I would do it how we worry about what other people would say about us. Then boy, I tell you, we would definitely be VIP 100% going to heaven, right? We are more concerned with what man say about us or whatever than we are about what God says about us. But it is God who has the final say on your life. Now, before I continue talking too much, and I know you guys trying to be supportive, but I don't want to bore you. So yes, guys, so coming home at the end of the month, and there's a lot of running around, and I won't get to show everything. I'm in my friend's house and stuff like that. I'll try my best whenever I can to come on live. I was gonna say I'm gonna come back tomorrow, but the thing is, I just saw an email from the company. Maybe I have to do so. I don't know, not sure what's gonna happen. So anyway, the next thing is that I had said, for some of you guys who watch the video, watch my channel all the time, know that I said I was gonna read through the entire Bible by the end of the year, right? I don't know if you can see it. So I have only finished here, which is in the book of Kings, unto, and this I have left. October, November, December, right? Anyway, by some means or the other, I still have the faith that I'm going to finish it by December. And I want to talk about one small thing before I go. And it's about I believe a lot, and I encourage people to read through the whole Bible or the whole Bible from cover to cover, right? So I go on this amount and I have the rest to read. And I know I was distracted by moving up and down and everything, but each time when I try to read through the Bible, I don't know if it has happened to you guys, if you're trying to read the Bible from cover to cover, is that you usually reach one book of the Bible that is so hard. I don't know why, like it's just so hard to pass that book. So there was a time where that happened to me, and I just skipped through the Old Testament and I just went through and read the New Testament and then went back. But this time I really want to read straight from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And this book of Kings has really been you can't see it, has been stressing me. I'm on First Kings chapter 15. And I was telling to one of my Christian friends, and she said to me that she said that she got stuck on the book of Chronicles, and the book of Chronicles is actually right after the book of Kings. So hopefully once I can go through that reading plateau of those scriptures, I don't know what it is about those. Sometimes your mind is just not ready for whatever is in that kind of chapter. So that's my update, because I know I told you guys I haven't seen anybody coming out of the closet to say that they're going to finish reading the Bible by the end of the year. I don't see anybody, you understand? But I don't know if you're going to read it or not, but I would say if you don't get to do it by this thing, the January is right around the corner. So I'm going to hopefully try to lead by example and quickly finish. I'll give you updates on that as well. So far between me trying to finish up my reading, and which I've really not been doing well with that, and organizing up and down to sort stuff to come home. But I have just still found time to be here with you guys and to be just thinking of the fact that God's presence is amazing, and knowing God is one of the best thing you can ever do. And many people, we are going through different challenges, don't allow, because of what people might say or might think or anything like that, to stop you from pursuing your dreams, from pursuing your goals. If you live at Jamaica, if you're born and grow at Jamaica and you never thief nothing, you never kill nobody and something like that, and the people then were thief and I kill people, they're not afraid of go at Jamaica. If you know, say you never do nothing wrong, you don't have nobody where you hide from, and you find yourself if you're the America and you find you know one hard time, or wherever you are, I hope that if you ever get to see this video, that you will never be too afraid to take a plunge or whatever it is. Because people will talk sometime, but after 2 weeks or 1 week, they'll forget and that's it, or whatever it is. So at the end of the day, it's not about people, it's about your life. So I'm not gonna find myself in a desperate situation in any foreign country simply because I don't want people to say, oh, she come back a foreign and this and that and whatever. It's not about that, my darling. We're in a pandemic and things are tight. And if you have a yard or a house or a place that you can go to, or if you can find a way to keep yourself afloat, even if it's not the ideal situation, please, I would encourage you to make that plunge. And if you find yourself not in this position and you see other people in this position, thank God you're not in it, and whatever help you can offer to that person. But this is not the season or the time for us to start really watching too much what people say, because at the end of the day, when I come and if rent finish or the rent don't finish, I may have and God I go pay the rent. And if God touch the heart of a friend or a family member or anybody for me to stay with them, is God have to touch the heart of that person. Because at the end of the day, it's not so easy to be an adult living with people as well. It's very difficult. But God, at the end of the day, who may I go ask? God. So it's not about allowing yourself to feel too bad or to feel too shy or anything like that. And Tanida says, thanks for the update and all the best when you get home. God is good. He's always with us. Thank you so much. And you ladies are always encouraging me, and that is a good thing. And I know too the good thing as well is that I kept in touch with a lot of people in Jamaica while I was away. So I find that it's making the process a lot easier for me, because I can just send a text message and get information that would probably take me a lot more yeah. So yes, it may have become me, yes. So it takes a lot of energy, but thank God I've had people who have been assisting, and as I think Alkay said before in the live chat, is that there's always people there to support, and people, and the thing is that when God sends somebody for you, oh my gosh, that is the best sent that you can get. And yes, I'm feeling very comfortable here now, but I'm gonna see if I can go and make a salad, because my body need to start eating salad and cutting off all of them bread there. So moving on now to go and make a salad and stuff for dinner with my friend and chill out a bit. And I will definitely keep you guys updated, and I will, while I am here for the next few weeks, I'll try to be on live when I can be, and I will keep you all updated. And thank you, all the best for the people who are here with me now live watching. I know you have stuff to do, so you're gonna get that done. And also for the people who are not on the live, and I know you will watch the video after, thank you so much for watching my channel and for commenting, for subscribing. Oh yes, between me and Uno, the subscribe count is very low. Uno need to do better. But I know I'm preaching to the converted, because the people who are here already. Hi, Toby, baby, how you doing? Yeah, I know that the ones that are here already subscribed, so I'm preaching to the choir. But between me and you, when you watch the video and you look down on your thing and you see that you don't subscribe to the channel, press that little button thingy. Press it, so that my 2020 will be better with my viewers. But I am amazed by the support. I am good, Toby. I am doing fine. I'm staying at my friend's house. She's treating me so good. And there's a lot of food in the house and stuff like that. And she drives me around when I need to go somewhere. And we went to the mall yesterday. We had fried rice. We had beef fried rice with sweet and sour chicken, Toby. I feel like it's a very important, life-changing piece of information I will share with you. So anyway, after live, I can talk to you or text you or something. But it's really nice to see you watching my video and my channel. And yes, so thanks guys for watching. Thank you so much. I can see that 6 people are here now. Thanks so much. And I see a like, and I appreciate everything. And whenever I get to understand the live and stuff more, I'll be able to advertise it more, because I know people don't know that I'm actually live at the moment. And thank you so much for watching. That is awesome. Happy to hear. Yes, Toby, that is very awesome. Yes. So I like that food, Toby. So you need to go online, learn how to cook it. So when I come, you can cook for me. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great afternoon there. Here it is after 8:30 p.m. Yeah, so take care. Bye. See you next time. I'm Blade and I'm cutting.